It's easier than ever to get your content out to the internet using platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. But there is a way to make sure that everyone will see your content, and that's by taking advantage of the algorithms that these services use to rank your content. The best way to get to the top? Live streaming. Live streaming is easier than ever to do, no longer requiring a huge budget and tons of kit to get the stream going. However, doing it well is a challenge. While getting the basic audio and video stream up and running is easy and anyone can do it, getting a good video and audio quality in the stream is a bit more of a challenge, so I'll be showing you how to do it. So, how do we avoid a stream that looks like that horrendous video that Mark did in the intro? Using the built-in mic on your phone or your tablet is fine if you're just chatting to your audience or you want a very basic sound setup. However, if you want quality audio, you're going to need a dedicated microphone. This particularly counts for if you're going to be performing music. First of all, if you're speaking in your stream, you're going to, of course, need a microphone. So there are 3 microphones that I can recommend. Firstly, the Shure SM58, a very durable, well-rounded and cheap microphone that will last you forever. Secondly, the Rode NT1A, which is slightly more expensive but offers an extremely high-end sound and will give you a very clean sound for your stream. And thirdly, a lapel mic for a great all-round speech microphone. Next, we need something to plug those microphones into. So I would personally recommend a Focusrite Scarlett Solo for if you're going to be having one vocal channel and possibly one instrument channel, offering one XLR input and one jack input. And secondly, I would recommend the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 for its 2 combi inputs, allowing you to choose between 2 microphones, 1 microphone and 1 instrument input, or 2 instrument inputs, depending on your needs. So once all that's set up, you need some software to go into. Why do we need software? Well, we need some way to get your audio and video data to the server of the service that you'll be using. I can personally recommend OBS or Open Broadcaster Solution because it's incredibly easy to use and it's free. OBS offers a solution for streaming to everything from Facebook to YouTube to Twitch, so you'll never run short on options when using it. One downside of OBS for amateur level broadcasting is that any audio interface that's plugged in that has less than 8 physical inputs won't be recognized as a multi-input device. So you'll have to do all of your leveling on the input gains on the interface itself. While this isn't a problem, it can be a bit of a pain. So you might need a friend to do a quick sound check with you to make sure that everything sounds great. If you're fortunate enough to have an audio interface that has more than 8 inputs, great, they'll all come up on OBS and you can do all your leveling inside the software. So there's a very quick overview on how the audio works on your stream. So how can we get a good looking video stream? Now the video is going to be a bit of a compromise unless you have quite a bit of cash to spend. One option, if you do have some spare cash, is to buy a Blackmagic SDI PCIe card. This takes the SDI output from professional video cameras and inputs it straight into the software that you're using. The downside for this is that the hardware is very expensive. Both the PCI card for the computer and the cameras which allow for SDI outputs are normally quite pricey. However, if you're working on a more restrictive budget, there are always options, and one of them might be sitting right in front of you. Why not use the webcam built into your laptop? Most laptops nowadays feature a 720p HD webcam, which will be more than adequate for live streaming nowadays, considering most people view streams on their phones. Not only this, but it will also save you on bandwidth when compared to streaming full HD or 4K video. The reason for this is because 720p is a lower quality than full HD or 4K, you'll be using less internet bandwidth and you'll need less powerful components inside your computer. So using this knowledge, let's jump onto OBS and get set up. So here we are in OBS. It's a very simple setup to get your audio and video into the broadcaster and out to the world. So first of all, we look at the scenes panel on the left hand side. In this scenes panel, we can basically switch between scenes that we'll be broadcasting. So webcam and DAW, or camera and audio, and possibly a standby video. So let's quickly make a scene. I'm going to call this one live. And then we know that whenever we click on that one, our camera and audio will be live. So in order to get something happening in this scene, we go over to the sources window and we hit plus and then audio input capture. Give this one a name if you want, or you can just leave it as it is. Hit OK and then pick where your audio is coming from. In my case, I'm using my Focusrite USB audio interface. So I pick that, I hit OK, and then you get your audio selected down here. Next, we need some video. So same again, we go to the plus window in the sources, video capture device, and then pick the webcam that's on your computer. On this editor computer, I don't have one, so it won't come up. However, if you do have a webcam on your computer, normally it will come up as the default. It will already be selected. Just hit OK, and you'll get your video and audio both displaying on this screen when you have live selected. If you decide that you want to go off screen for a while and you don't want your viewers to be staring at the back of your bedroom, then you can very easily make a standby scene. So we go back to the scenes window on the left, hit plus, make something called standby, or any name that you choose, and then just pick something to display. So whether it's a picture or a video, anything that will just keep your viewers interested while you're not on screen. So as you can see, I've got a simple animation playing on a loop, and then that's on my standby. And if I go to live, that will fade it onto my live audio and video, and then back to standby when I'm ready. So as you can see, it's very easy to get a great audio and video broadcast set up very easily using software such as OBS and some very simple equipment. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video.